So what's going on, guys? This is Sam here, and welcome to Metroid Dread. But this is an interesting Metroid Dread because we're not going to be playing your average Metroid Dread. One of the first things I am going to immediately apologize for is this game. I did manage to get it to run relatively smooth. We're going to play on rookie mode, but it is still very slow. So I'm gonna try and keep things interesting. I'm probably gonna cut like a lot of loading out. This is Metroid Dread Randomizer. It's a bit complicated to get working, but I got it working, so I get to show it off to you guys. And if you want to see more, I think you guys know what you can do. Let me know if you want to see more. I haven't finished any seeds. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this seed. The thing about this randomizer is, even though there is logic to prevent you from, like, the seed being impossible to complete, it is very, very easy to soft lock via intentional and even unintentional means. So we're going to see how long I'm able to play without soft lock. Also, another thing, this game does not, as of recording this video, have emo tracker support. Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, I dropped my controller. Alright, sorry about that. My mother called. I've been playing Final Fantasy 15 with her. So I'm basically at the end of that game, so we're gonna finish that tonight. So I'm not gonna make this episode that long. It's really more of a teaser for it, mostly because of how broken this gets. But one of the first things you'll notice in this room here is it doesn't lock you in, and Adam here is actually useful in the fact he gives you hints. A progressive bomb can be found in Cataris. So, it's not enabled by default, but I enabled progressive bombs. So that means there's 2 bombs added to the game. The first one you pick up gives you morph ball bombs, and the second one you pick up gives you cross bombs. Also, you may notice a bunch of numbers on the screen. I've enabled enemy health and all the damage readouts. I've also enabled boss health, so there's going to be a nice little health bar on all the bosses if we reach any bosses in this video. But, we'll see. Oh, come on. We're about to reach the first item of the game. What's it gonna be? Oh, I walked through it. I'll have to go back around. I'm gonna skip on some of these cutscenes. Just because if you've seen the base game, you already know what happens here. I walked through it. That's another problem with the randomizer, that I'm not sure why it happens. But a lot of times you end up just walking through items. My guess is that was probably Charge Beam. I didn't really get a good look at it. But we'll pick it back up. We'll go back. I think. I might have accidentally... Oh. You know what? Actually, I am going to let you kill me. Guys, I did that on purpose. I'll be right back. Oh, come on! Hang on. Hang on. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. I don't want to go into everything I had to do to get back here. But yes, that was a progressive charge beam. There's 2 charge beams. The first one will give you charge. The second one will give you the fusion beam. And I wanted to pick that up just in case Morph Ball is locked behind charge beam, because if you don't grab that item when you're coming through, the only way to get that item again is to come back through with Morph Ball. I guess Space Jump would let you get it, but my point is, you're not getting that item if you miss it the first time and Morph Ball is locked behind that item. That's one of the issues with this game. There's a lot of cases like that where you can easily just lock yourself out of items or lock yourself in an area very easily. So anyway, we can proceed as usual. And we can start looking at some other items. Yeah, because we wouldn't be able to get through that gap there. Also, I'm going to be saving every opportunity I can because, as I mentioned, it's very easy to get stuck in this randomizer. And if you get stuck and you haven't saved in a while, well, it's not fun. Get up. Get up there. Another funky thing about the randomizer here, I don't know why, but it's possible to die in that gap there. It's something about, like, the collision. If you don't have Morph Ball and you stop sliding for some reason. Oh, that's Morph Ball up there, too. So Morph Ball is locked behind Spider Magnet or Space Jump. Basically anything that'll let me get up there will unlock Morph Ball. And yeah, they did have to add custom models for the items that normally didn't have models, like Morph Ball. Well, that's funny. I also got to be careful about what I do when it comes to taking out Emmys. Because if I take out an Emmy and I don't have the items necessary to leave the Emmy's room, I softlock. Oh, Missile Plus tank. Nice. Alright. What hint you got for me here, Adam?
Uploading data.
Both enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you.
Phantom Cloak can be found in Kados. Shut up, Adam. Let's save here. You may notice I'm not really using the charge beam. I like to check some of these item locations that don't require a charge beam before I use it. Mainly because a lot of times I end up finding something worth my while. Not to mention it fits in with my normal path that I take. Also, you can see here the frames are dropping. I'm not playing this on my Switch. If I were playing it on my Switch, it probably would be a lot better. But I can't play the randomizer on my Switch. My Switch can't be hacked. So I can't put modified games on my Switch. That's a missile there. Save here. Ooh, that's Varia Suit. So Varia Suit's locked behind Morph Ball. There's a missile tank there, but I'll still grab it. The nice thing about having like the enemy health and the amount of the damage indicators is that I can tell exactly what I need to use to kill an enemy, exactly how many shots it will take to kill the enemy, instead of just trial and error. Like, power beam shots do 25 damage a hit. Charge beam, it varies. It depends on whether or not the enemy is weak to charge beam, but it typically does triple damage for your shots, so whatever beam you're using, triple the damage, and that's the typical damage it does. Missiles do 100 damage unless the enemy is weak to missiles. In fact, there's a lot of variable damage amounts in this game. A lot of enemies have different weaknesses. Like this guy here, in this room here, is very weak to charge beam. Takes 450 points of damage from a charge beam shot, which is a lot. I didn't know that. You can kill him in 2 charge beam shots, which I would have never thought to even try playing the vanilla game. I would have hit him with a charge beam and hit him with 3 missiles every time. It is faster to use it with 3 missiles, I think. Also, I learned something interesting. Your normal dash does like 50 damage with no suits, but if an enemy is vulnerable to it, it does like 9,000 some odd damage. Also, it's fine getting caught here. He's not gonna catch me. And we're good. Another item check here. No. Nothing impressive. Oof. Another thing you may experience watching me play this game is various graphical bugs. Wide beam! Nice. Now, if I hadn't have picked up that charge beam, I wouldn't be able to get out of this area. Wide beam doesn't, to my knowledge, wide beam doesn't actually increase your damage, it just spreads your damage. Also, for some reason, that guy takes a lot less damage from charge beams once you upgrade to wide beam. Oh, this, also, this rando has, by default, progressive beams, but I have that turned off. Ooh, space jump, that gets me more ball. Same with the spins. I disabled the progressive spins, just because, like, I'm not a big fan of spin boost. And if I can avoid using it by getting space jump first, I will. Oh, having wide beam in these rooms is definitely not intended, but it is definitely welcome. Oh, because I have space jump, I can actually check the item up here. I don't think I can collect it. No, I can't. But it's a missile. Get up there. It's easy to forget that you don't have space jump in these early sections here. Save. Yes! The save is smooth. It doesn't really waste that much time either. Suppose you can check the item here by walking the normal intended path, but oh well. I'm going this way mostly so I can avoid that insta-death hole there that just exists for some reason. I guess I can technically avoid it just by doing this. Morph ball! Alright. I guess proceed the normal path here. I'm not going that way. That enemy's waiting to gobble me up. Pretty sure the trigger for that guy spawning is picking up charge beam and going through this room the first time with charge beam. I think. Or at least checking the charge beam location triggers it. Save again. Missile tank. We'll take. Also, interestingly enough, if you walk in here and you aim down, you can see what's in the room below you, which is in that energy fragment. Oh, I should speak about energy fragment. In the base game, they're called energy parts, and after you collect 4 of them, you get an extra energy tank. I've enabled it in the randomizer. You can disable this if you want, if you got the randomizer yourself. But I've enabled it so that it immediately gives me 25 extra max energy. Instead of me having to collect 4 to get 100 energy. It's a quality of life upgrade. It's not a huge deal, but it does help. I don't normally have Morph Ball going through this room the first time. Save again, because I picked up like 2 missile tanks. This room for some reason gives me grief on the randomizer. A lot of times when I go through this room the second time, the Emmy is just for some reason right in front of me. Oh, you're kidding me. Speed boosters over there? Okay. I see on the mini-map that speed boosters over there, so it's gonna be, it's not gonna be too difficult to get there. I just have to go down over here to get there. Also, I'm not sure what this item here is. I don't remember how to get to it. I think it might be on the other side. No, it's not on the other side. But I don't know how to get to this item. Maybe you have to go in this room after you've beat the Emmy and the item will be obvious. I don't know. We'll go pick up our Varia suit. Which, things I've learned is that access to Cataris, at least access to the front entrance of Cataris, is locked behind either Phantom Cloak and some sort of movement item like Spider Magnet or Space Jump. And the alternative is just get the Varia suit, because you can walk through the heated rooms to reach Criteria. Well, not Criteria. Cataris. I'm getting my games mixed up. So I got Varia suit. I don't dare... Not without bombs. I don't dare go this way yet. Is there? Okay, yeah, there is. There is a reason to go this way. I gotta pick up that speed booster, which is gonna be excessively useful. I love speed booster. This game had a very great speed booster. At least in my personal opinion. I love this game's approach to speed booster. This room gets a bit weird when the Emmy is still active and you go up to the top. Speed booster! I don't know why it plays the sound effect of you can't use this item yet. Okay. Where am I going? That leads back to there, which is perfect because we're heading over towards Cataris next. Oh wait! With speed booster. Oh, I'm gonna have to juke him. Alright, juking time. Oh, crap. Hang on, we'll pull it off. Hang on, we'll get it. We'll get it. Oh, come on! I asked for that. Okay, we're back. And now that I've died, you can see clearly that, I now have the Varia suit appearance. Because the game's reloaded. Now, don't catch me on the way through here, please. All that trouble for a missile tank. Worth every second. Yeah, they, the way the developers for the randomizer said it, your physical appearance does not change until, like, there's some major scene change where, like, the whole game's unloaded. And I believe their reasoning for this was that, if they changed your appearance while you were shine sparking or something like that, it just crashed the game. Which, by the way, is another thing that can happen, with the way I'm emulating the game here. It has crashed on me multiple times. So I wouldn't be surprised if it does it again. Okay. We're gonna grab this missile tank over here first. And then we're gonna head to the right. Missile tank up here. And we're off to Cataris. Where we can find bombs. They're somewhere in Cataris, we know that. Okay, and we're here. Cataris. You can just walk through these fires if you have the Varia suit. You're not meant to be walking through this room with Varia suit when you come through the first time. Ooh, that's main power bombs. Okay, this is a really nice seed. It's not a progressive bomb, but that's main power bombs. You can tell this main power bombs because it's way bigger than the normal power bomb tank size.
CPR appears to be
Progressive suit can be found in Dairon, so my gravity suit is in Dairon. That's good to know. And the reason you typically want to enter Cataris from this side is this one switch right here. If you don't flip the switch here, this side of Cataris is just like off limits if you enter from the other side. After you hit that switch, you're free to basically go anywhere you want in Cataris. Main power bomb acquired. So now we can decimate things. I mean, it's not like we couldn't already decimate things, but now we can just decimate everything. Oh, I'm gonna die. I still have limited health. And these guys aren't making it any easier on me. Alright, this room is a bit of a finicky room. I'm not sure, but well, I'm not completely sure, but I'm thinking that if you fall in the lava, in this room, you basically don't get out unless you got gravity suit, and then you die. Oh, no! No! Alright, let's try this again. Let's go again. Totally worth it. It's a powerbomb tank. Interestingly enough, it'll still tell you powerbomb capacity increased by 1, even if you don't have main powerbombs, unlike the actual vanilla game where it'll tell you, you can't use this item yet. So we'll head this way now. We're gonna run into the first appearance of the Emmy here. I can't get that. Oh, actually, I think I can. Because I have power bombs, I probably can get the item in here. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if bombs were locked behind power bombs? Wouldn't that be kind of funny? Let me see what the item is. See if it's worth my trouble. Oh, it's an energy tank. It's worth the trouble. Alright, let's see if this works. I mean, it didn't have an effect. I get the feeling that it's supposed to be you get up here. Whoa, hang on. I made it into that gap. There we go. And then you release it out. Ah, yeah. That's what I was looking for. Nice. Now we don't die in like 2 seconds after we hit lava. Like I said, you die! And now I'm out of... No, actually I should have one more power bomb left. Because I picked up that power bomb tank. That was totally worth it. Definitely not supposed to have space jump in this area. Oh, what? That, I don't know how I didn't get caught there. No clue how I didn't get caught there. Wow. This enemy thinks it's so cool that it can fit through tight spaces. I can do that too! There's this room here where I die a lot. Oh, die. Cool. Oh, the screen is shaking. Oh, the lag. You're not supposed to be going into this room while the Emmy is still active. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Whew. Coming again, but at least he's behind me, so I can get through this door without getting caught. Normally he spawns in front of you when you go back to that room. Also, space jump. I don't need to clear that room. Don't go up to that north or that top door there unless you have Faith Cloak, because you're not getting out if you don't. You gotta be careful where you're going, Catalyst. You have to be careful where you go anywhere. So we're gonna save here. And this is where I'm gonna end the first video here. Just to give you... This video was a bit... Just to get you, like, a taste of what this game can do. I don't think this is gonna make... I don't think I'm going to finish this seed on video, but if you want me to do a series where I am doing the same seed all the way through, let me know, and I will do it. But anyway, this concludes me playing this game for you guys for today. So with that being in mind, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.